Today I'm saying goodbye to my old belt, and it's kind of sad. I really loved my old belt, and I'm going to show you how to tie your belt. This is my old belt. This is my new belt, and that is not how you tie your belt. So I'm going to show you the appropriate way to tie your belt. And this is my pile of belts. Did I put a lot of love into these belts? Goodbye, old belts. Sophie, show me how you tie your belt. This is a good knot. I can't stand up. Okay, I'm going to show you how to tie your belt. Right here from my knees so that you can see everything. Alright, first I take the center and put the center on my waist. And then I'm going to cross them over in the back and line them up if you want to line them up. And so, okay, now back to the front. There's one whole belt here, 2 layers. So you take this top end, put it under both layers to start the beginning of your knot. The second part of the knot, just as simple, you're going to put the top layer over the bottom end and then finish the knot like that. If you want it nice and tight, this is kind of loose right now, but if you want it nice and tight, you can drag it down your thighs and spread your legs a little bit to tighten it, cinch it down, and it's nice and tight and should stay on for a good quarter of your class till you roll around, loosen it up. Okay, thanks. And that's it for belt tying. So I hope you had fun watching my knot and all that. Everybody does it a different way, but that's how I do it. It seems to work fine. If you don't know the first thing about jiu-jitsu, that's the first thing. We come in, tie our belts, and so have fun with that. Ready? Alright, now that you know the first thing about jiu-jitsu, tying your belt, I'm going to show you the first thing about our warm-ups, and that is how to roll forward and backwards. It's surprising how many people can't just roll backwards and forwards after you've done it so many times. You think it's the easiest thing you can do, but it's not. So there's a first time for everything. So if this is your first time, then get out a mat or a towel or a yoga mat or lay down a tarp and have fun. First thing you want to do to roll is start on your knees, and you're going to lean forward until your shoulder is on the mat in front of you, and you can put your arm across your chest here, just to make it simple. So I'm not going to roll forward over my head and my neck. I'm going to roll over my shoulder. So when my shoulder hits the ground, I push my butt up in the air and come over forward, and my feet come down in front of me. That's a very simple forward roll. To go backwards, you can stop and watch the video again if you like. But to go backwards, you're going to lay back, put your shoulder on the floor, throw your feet up until you touch the ground over your shoulder. Your feet touch the ground, and you bend your knees, and you come up to your knees. So basically forward, and then to go backwards to your knees. And you want to end up facing the same direction. So if I do more than one backwards, then when I go to my knees here, I'm going to come out and bring my foot around and sit so that I'm facing the same direction again. And that's pretty tricky for some people. They don't get that part. So do one more time to your knees and bring your foot around so that you're facing the same direction. You want to end up facing the same way because your partner's on the same side. They didn't, unless you did a cartwheel or something, they're probably in the same place they were when you try to roll away. Okay, thanks for watching.